A very good day to you, Madam Nadia Hanum. My name is Tan Iteng. Metric number is A1780724. The company that I currently doing internship at is 2Tech Automation SDN It is located at Sungai Lokan, which is also an industry area in Butterworth. The company is established in 1997 by Mr. Lim Soon Lee himself. Mr. Lim is an experienced technician for around 20 years plus, and he has already experience in this field. The reason why he decided to leave his comfort zone and started this entrepreneur journey is he has a family to feed, and he was tired to getting fixed salary from the company. That is why he decided to leave his comfort zone. Of course, Mr. Lim faced a lot of challenges, most importantly financial challenges in this entrepreneurship journey, but he did not give up. The service that provided by 2Tech Automation is repairing service and designing machinery product service, such as medical machinery products and also industry machinery products, building concrete service, and also molding service. Customer can require 2Tech to design the product from scratch, or they can actually bring the draft of their desired machinery product to us, so that we can decide if we can make it or not. If we can make it, then we will send out our quotation, but if we can't make it, then we can't deal the customer. So we will follow up if maybe we can provide the price that we think it is reasonable, but if we think that is reasonable enough, then we'll not follow up. So after, if they are really interested, then they're interested with our quotation, then we will actually start the products after they give us purchase order. Then after the machine is done, then we'll send out the invoice for them and arrange the logistic to send the product to them, or maybe if the product is huge enough, then we'll need to build at the site.
For vision, 2Tech want to contribute innovative and maximum values to our business partner and customer. The mission is that we are the leading automation company that contribute to different type of industry and create sustainable value to the stakeholder. This is the organizational chart for 2Tech Automation.
Other than that, we do also provide molding service, so customer can actually bring the sample of the end product they want it to look like, or they can actually bring the draft so that we can actually design the shape and make it to the product that they want it to look like.
For strength of the company is that 2Tech not only can repair the machine but design a machine that following customer need, and they do provide molding service, which is also called as contract manufacturing service, as they do provide some plastic parts for other company as per request. For example, cordless phone company, they might need plastic parts from 2Tech. For example, headset plastic cover or headset base. As long as 2Tech can require the customer fulfillment, then 2Tech will do it. Of course, 2Tech do offer other service such as building concrete service and after sales service for machinery products, and it is counted as one-stop service provider. For weakness, I would say that for 2Tech, it is the attendance problem. For attendance of production employee, which influence the production efficiency, and for the opportunities for 2Tech, it will be that the employees and the resources are all skilled, which able to provide our customer reasonable price compared to other company. Besides that, for threats of 2Tech company, it will be everything is done manually without system, and it is hard to find or trace the data because there will be human error due to all the data is kept in Excel manually and key in by human beings. If there's any mistake or someone covering behind the truth, then you will not be able to trace. which will cause trouble to the company in the long run.
For the scope of exposure, I need to work closely with other departments so that I can maintain the production efficiency. And I'll need to send out the daily efficiency production output report to my boss, email it to him every day, and I'll need to prepare the documentation such as purchase order, invoice, material request form, access form, scrap form, and also some spontaneous job from my director. Other than that, I also need to communicate with internal and external party so that I could actually arrange the shipment of the products.
For the contribution to the company and challenge of task execution, I think it is when director absent, I have to handle the situation with cooperation and communication with other department so that I can follow up with the job order. And then I also need to call my director even if she is not there so that we can keep communicate and follow up with the job order, which is the most important thing. Besides, during the third day of my intern, the production clerk did not go to work, so I need to handle the product efficiency report, and I think I'm doing quite well on that. Because our company did not invest on system, so everything is in manual, so I try to do the best format of Excel that I can.
Suggestion for improvement for ToolTech, I would actually suggest ToolTech to have system for inventory. For example, scanning barcode so that we can keep track with the inventory in and out. We no need to depend so much on human resource. And for example, the things that I find is actually we need to stock count time to time because there is mistake between the inventory, and I think that it is kind of wasting human resource because some of them they might not want to come back during their rest day. So I think that having system for inventory is a very good choice, and I think it's less error compared to human manually key in, and it is not able to actually correct it if we using system. And that's my suggestion, and the reason why I think that should be using system is because the attendance is not so good. As for attendance problem, I would like to suggest ToolTech to have allowance for employees that come every day, because we can reward them in this way and it will actually attract them to come to work every day. And if they come to work every day, then we have maximized our production efficiency, and I think it is a win-win situation.
Last but not least, the added value that I learned is if you don't understand anything, just ask. Don't be afraid, because if you are afraid, then you won't ask. Then if you don't ask, then you won't learn anything. And don't be afraid to do any extra work. The workload might be extra for you, but that is where you're learning from. And every mistake is a lesson learned, so don't be afraid to make mistake. Of course, don't make too much mistake. And that's all from me. Thank you.